Welcome back, Wastelanders, to the next episode of Let's Build a Settlement here in Vault 88. The most 88s of 88s. Yeah. So, here we are. Back in the Super Duper Mart. And we're getting rid of all this garbage. Yes, I found myself a cool mod that I cannot wait to share with you all. And yeah, here we go. So before I even get into that, Reese had mentioned possibly using do-it-yourself, which I have, but it never works right for me. Whenever I try to do it, all my objects want to continue to grab onto the same spot, and it just doesn't work for me. Like, I can't fill the shelves, and so I found this mod, and I'm gonna butcher the name, and I'm apologizing to the author, but I believe it's called something like Zinji Guy Filled Shelves or something like that. I'll put it up here on the screen right now, so you can see exactly what the name is and what it looks like, so you can find it for yourselves, because it's got some really cool stuff in it. And here we go. Look at that clothing. How cool is that? Look at all these bad boys here. And then we got all these. So unfortunately, you know, the shelves look kind of old and cruddy, but it is what it is. But I mean, look at all this stuff. Like, we got enough to do everything we could ever want, including sunglasses. Yeah. So we're gonna get rid of all this junk. We're gonna put in this junk. Yeah, right there. No, there. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm going to keep like that, you know, that's perfectly fine. Let me turn off my surface now so I can get this guy in here, and which way is the front? Nope, that's the back. Okay, so the hinges. You're probably all screaming at me, big dope, what are you doing? So we're going to stick some Sunzy glasses right there, and I guess, yeah, we can do some other shelf type stuff. Maybe find, yeah, little nicky nackies. And we got a little miniature shelf here. Perfect. Let's see, which way do I want this facing? Yeah, I guess this way, so we can see the baseballs, bat, and all that. We might have to go over there. There we go. It's funny, the collisions on some of these things that just make it so it's really difficult to get. Oh, look at that, they snap together too. Fantastic. Anyways, you got all the collisions that prevent you from putting some stuff in place. Oh, these are nice. I love the fact that they snap too. I didn't know they did that. This is my first time actually using it, so you know, we're just gonna put this like right in between. Good enough. What else we got? Yeah, why not? Maybe not. That looks like it fits. Perfect. Look at that. We got that wall nicely done. Now we can start with some of these as well as some of these. So we're going to do clothing towards the entryway. And so we're going to put these housewares and stuff. Maybe we'll start them here. We'll try to create some aisleways. Do they snap back to back? No, side to side. Shoot. Okay. So let's turn you then, and let's bring you over here. I think. Yeah. Now let's get this straight. Let's look at our lines on the floor. That works. It's all hunky-dunky. So we're only going to be able to put one there, but that's fine. And then do not that guy. That guy. Alright, we're going to have to turn off snapping just so I can get these back to back. Create the look I want. We'll put that one there. Oof! Let's straighten this out best we can. Scooch it on there. Not bad at all. Loving it. Alright, what else we got? And then we got the clothing stuff, so maybe we will alternate our shelves, and yeah, we'll do one here. Perfect. Now we'll take this guy. Do this one here. So, make sure that we are nicely even, which we are. Nice. I know I keep saying that. My apologies. My apologies, folks. Okay. Now, we can turn our snapping back on. And I have a feeling these are going to snap to these too, right? No, they don't. Oh, color me surprised. But, oh, get that. We'll even do it on angles too. That's fantabulous. Look at that. Ooh, hats. Hats are nice. Alright, so what did I put in here? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. We're just going to snap a whole bunch of these together. What else we got? Perfect. You know what? Actually, we're going to put the hats more towards the entrance. Oh, look at that. He snaps to his little buddy there. Okay, we got that one. Put that one there. That one there. That one there. Awesome. I think we're going to gap that, though. Maybe we'll take this one and put this one on the back side. That is really cool that it does that, but that's not what I want. We're gonna have to play around a little. Get you even as Steven as we can. Hello to all the Stevens out there. Yes, you. Specifically. Alright, we're getting there. Maybe a little boop and love. Not bad, not bad. You can see we're doing a little glitching here, so we will do that. And do it one more time. Maybe one more time. Alright. I'll have to leave like a tiny, tiny little gap there. Hopefully this is nice and straight. Okay. So now that we've got that, turn our snapping back on. You know what? Let's throw that guy there. And that guy there. Take our hats, our lovely hats. Put it there. Awesome. Now we got this big open space. Maybe we can put some tables in here. Let me see, do we have any tables? We got smaller stuff. We got some more sunglasses. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay. Wait, I already used that, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Over here. And we do have all this space too. I could swap these out because they do look kind of boring now compared to all these other things. And so this isn't the extent of the mod either. Come to decorations and display and armor racks. Well, we get all these things. I'm gonna turn up the highlighting so you can actually see what's in these. So very similar to my other weapons display racks that I have, except this one is all like armor. That's really cool. But I don't think we want to use armor in here because this is supposed to be like family-friendly, super-duper mark. Wow, these are really cool. I had no idea there were so many actual like really good things in here. I saw like a few of the things, and see, these are my normal display weapon racks, and there's actually some I think from that mod as well mixed in here. Could be. I don't know. They all look the same to me now. But yeah, I saw just a few of these, like these guys here, and this is exactly what I was looking for, so I had to have them. And I'm sure there's other... Oh, look at all that stuff in here, but I haven't found it all yet. Alright, there's all my Buffett stuff. Trying to see if there's any like table displays mixed in anywhere. So let me go back to furniture. Jars, no containers, nothing. Oh, look at that. That's the Vault-Tec. Yeah, neat. Who would have thunk it? Ooh, I could do a couple of TVs on display. That sounds like a fun idea. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and you guys have unanimously voted that you like this countertop, so it's gonna stay. And I made sure I have plenty of room to get back here. We'll put a couple of mats in there and try to get a few people. Yeah, that reminds me. Our butcher never showed up. They are assigned, they just cannot make it to this spot, so whatever. No big deal. Wait, are these crooked? No, they're good. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna go to USO, because I think USO might have a few furniture. Nice looking TVs. No. Here we go. Radios. Oh, radios and terminal. Okay. So we can do a brand new jukebox here. Put this on display, maybe. Right here. Okay, nope, we don't want you to play music. I just wanted you there to look pretty. Like that. Which I think I'll keep. Alright, let's scooch this on back, though. That's on display for people. Nice brand new one. Terminals, nah. I don't think we're going to use any of those. Alright, TVs, yes sir. We'll put a few of these bad boys on display here. I'll stick one. You know what? Maybe we don't want to do that there. Maybe we'll put one in the window. You know what? Get rid of that. Let's do it the old-fashioned way, where they used to put the TVs in the windows for people to see. Let's see. I like that one too. Let's see. Are they both on? They both are on. Fantabulous. So the reason why I don't want to do it here is because we need to have some lanes for the people. And let's see. Pass it. Miscellaneous. Decorations. Themes. There we go. And we want the retail. Here it is. Ooh. Some ding-dings too. We're going to need a few of those. So let's put a lane here. And we'll put one in there. And there. And there. Then, of course, we need registers, but I want some new look ones. I don't know if we have new ones. Ooh, and yes. So this is why. No, not that. That. Create our lanes. So we'll put one here. Hey, not bad. And one here. And one here. I'll straighten these out in a moment. Right now, we're just kind of getting them into place. I'll stick this guy there. Okay, perfect. Now, scooch it on over. Excelente. You know what? Let's back this guy up. Go to this line here, too. Let's move you just to... Whoops. Yeah, right about there. Okay. Now, take this guy. Put it here. Not bad. This one way the fudge off. Put that one there. Then we'll take this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Nice! So I'm leaving the gap here so that people can, like, get through and whatnot. I know it's not perfect, but shut up. There you go. Shopping carts. They want to dare put shopping carts in here? That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if I could glitch them one inside the other. You know what? We're going to find out. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of shopping carts in here. Put one there. One there. Then we're going to turn off our surface snapping. Oh, yeah. We're going to make it look like they're stacked like they would be at the grocery store. Heck yeah. Make sure it looks nicely lined up. Oh, we got a ball in the way. Move it. There we go. I know it's not perfect because the backing there isn't caved in, pushed in like it's supposed to be, but whatever, dude. You know, be perfect, you know? Certainly not me. Boom! And then we'll have some super uncourteous person that left one outside. Right here. Why not turn off surface snapping on? They just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Just like left it. You know, there's always that one person that doesn't put their shopping cart back. And if you are one of them, you smell. That is really not cool. Least you could do, scale, is put the shopping cart back. Put that there. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with the registers. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Go back into, yes, furniture. Containers. know somewhere in one of these is cash registers, and I think there might be a newer, cleaner looking one, but I could be wrong. Seats, mailboxes, trash cans. Ooh, look at that little guy. There we go. There's our cash register. Just kidding. Yeah, maybe in the regular furniture, though I don't really have anything in here because everything got kind of moved around on me. Whatever. We'll just use the one that we got. Okay, decorations, themes, retail. It is what it is. Not really that big a deal. Yeah, whatever. Right there. There. I don't really care if they're all perfect or not. We'll just kind of put them in here and move around our ding-dings. These actually do work, by the way. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but USO, get your own ding-ding. Get your own ding-a-ling. You know what? Let's move this over here. And let's move the registers actually over too. That gives the customer space to put their stuff. That there. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Put our dingling here. Or do I want to? You know what? Let's do it the other way. Let's move that back over there. Put this guy there. Put the dingling here. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. That. Put that there. I don't know if I'm going to put 4 separate people here. I might just do like 1 or 2. Because you know most stores, like they might have like 10 registers, but probably only like 1 or 2 of them are open. So we're going to kind of go for something like that. And I'm just going to kind of create the people. Because there's no way I'm going to get anybody from the main vault section to come back here. To starters, though, I need to go back into the menu because I need a crafting thing so I can make some clothing here. So we're going back over here, crafting. We want armorsmith. Is it under the armorsmith that I could do that? I think so. We'll try it out. Let's find out. Craft. There we go. We want metal raider, Baltic. No. Outfits. Institute. Perfect. Let's get. Why not? All those. Couple of those. Couple of those. None of the dirty ones. We don't want any dirty people. Oh, there's lab coat. Why not? Couple of those. Put it in, actually, yeah, we probably will need a few of these. We're gonna have a science lab. Let's see, Institute Division. Why not? 2 jumper, whatever. I don't know what any of these look like, so we'll figure it out as we make them and use them. Regular lab coats. There's so many. Synth uniform. Wonder what that looks like. I can probably make people look like synths. That's cool. I'm gonna do that to one of the people up in front. Courser uniforms. We'll do the same thing to that. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out. In fact, we're gonna find out right now. We are gonna zip our way up there because we got some people we gotta dress anyway. So let's go hunting. Oh no, I got stuck. There we go. Alright. Where's everybody? See, you're supposed to be assigned. Yeah, see, you got your clothes on. You're supposed to be behind there. Okay. Hey, dude.
What can I get you?
Let's trade.
Just looking to trade a little. Of course.
We're gonna give you one of the synth outfits. Oh, okay. I thought it would actually like make him full on look like a synth or something. Okay, in that case, is Errol went away. Weird. Okay, we're gonna give you something else. Let's see. What do we got? I'm gonna give you something like pretty basic. Facilities lab coat. There you go. He's all dressed. Alright. Now where'd everybody else go? Ah, there's somebody. What the heck? Is that a mole rat glitching? What the heck? Oh, that was a mutant dog or something. Oh, don't tell me we're being invaded. Move this out of the way. It is! Oh, okay, we're being invaded. Interesting. That must be why the Overseer looks so anxious. Anyway, where'd the other one go? Up here. Oh, we're stuck. Railings. Still stuck. There we go. And you are not assigned. Oh, you are! Okay. Well, let's get you some clothing.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
Sure.
I was glad to help out.
Can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
Really?
I was glad to help out.
Can't argue with your timing.
Okay. They're broken. Apparently my character's name is Butthead. I
Thanks
forgot
for
about
your
that.
help, pal.
I hate super mutants. I kill any I run across.
We're done with you. Okay. Let's see. We got more people this way. Alright. Whoa, jeez! Get on my face! Okay. Is there more?
Anything I can do to help out around here?
Yeah!
Yeah. Let me show you.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure thing.
There we go. Okay, let's try this again. That's actually probably why the other character wouldn't talk to me, because we were apparently still in fighting or something. You know what? You're going to be a head bioscience person. Nice. Enjoy the green. Alright, you.
I just need to trade gear with
You
you.
definitely need
Go
new
ahead.
clothing. Alright, let's see. Apparel. Went too far. Clean room suit. Why not? Okay, whatever. Them really likes those air purifier breather thingies, whatever. Good for you, buddy. Alright, where are you? I hear you. I don't see anybody here. They're not even like showing up on my radar here. You know, you're interrupting my video here. Supposed to be building. Mutants. I can't even tell where the gunshots are coming from either. I don't even really have much here in the way of resources, so they really shouldn't be, other than water. I don't know. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go back up to this person, see if I can trade with them now.
Hey there.
Thanks for your help, pal.
Oh, forget it, we're done. You're fired. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think this is the way. It is. Fantastic. Okay. Supery dupery mart is pretty much like almost done. Just gotta make a few people to fill some positions. Maybe we'll even replace the other person here. So let's go ahead and create a few people. Cheat terminal. Okay, game alterations, workshop, spawn settler, random. Why not? Probably gonna give me a ghoul, which I don't really want. No, it didn't. Sweet. Okay, buddy. Since you're standing right here, you can be the brand new butcher.
Excuse me. Can I get you a drink?
Nice.
Let's trade some things. Go ahead.
Okay, let's get you some clothing. Let's give you Corsa uniform? Why not? There you go. That'll protect you from all the blood and ooze and everything from being the butcher, I guess? I don't know. Okay. So let's do some store stuff here. Go into back where I just was, because I'm dum-dum. And stores, and let's see. We want, yeah, I guess basic trader. And let's go ahead and put one here. Get that lined up. Yeah, that works. I'll do another one right here at the end. Cool. Okay. And where'd he go? He would abandon his post. Ah, well. Okay. Let's create 2 new people. Alright, workshop. Spawn. Rando. Rando. Hello? What the heck? Don't tell me they're like up here. Where is everybody? What? Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Whoa, you are up here! Dude! What are you doing? I mean, okay, I know technically there's a floor. Wait, no, that's the guy. That's the other guy, the one I already signed. Huh. We lost 2 settlers. We're gonna have to creating them. Okay. And now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck. There we go. What the heck? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I don't know where those other 2 went. We're just gonna put that back there. I'm considering the store done. I was gonna assign the people, but they disappeared. If they show up in the future, we will assign them then. Last but not least, we're gonna put a nice little walkway here. Let's go into actually thinking, what do we have for floors from this one? That's the one we're already using. Let's turn that off. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Alright, so we'll put that like that. And, okay, maybe not. Nope, not the one I wanted. Nope. What the fudge? We're stuck. Keeps wanting to pick up the darn grass. Alright, fine. Give me that. Get rid of that. This back. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to Snappy, and I'm gonna use... I don't know what I'm gonna use. Let's come back into here. Sidewalks. What do we got? Oop, whoop. There we go. Of course, that kind of messes up the threshold we created, which is that guy there. So let's put that there, that there, and turn off our snapping, so we can just put that like that. We do want a little bit of a threshold here. Put that in there like that for a moment. Not bad, not bad. Cool. Alright, now we just need some doors. Which I think are just going to have to be like some regular style doors, because I was thinking sliding doors, but sliding doors just will not work because they'll go up and then stick out here, or they'll go sides and stick out there. So we're just going to do some nice like doors. Let's turn our snapping back on like that. We want them to open in. Yeah, I think we do. Or do we want them facing out for... whatever, who cares. Alright, it's done. Supery dupery mart is done. Alright, onwards. Now we're going to be headed towards the power. So actually, you know what? I haven't saved once. Probably a good idea. It's been like almost 30 minutes and I haven't saved. That's living very dangerously. Don't do that, kids. Alright, so... thinking maybe I will do similar setup like that, but we're gonna do a very institute-y type hallway. Push the wrong button there. Excuse me. So actually, yeah, let's come back in here. Here. Whoops. Too far. And you're not snapping to anything. Really? Do I have it turned on? No, it was on. Why do you not want to snap to anything? I want to snap to that. Oh, right, because it does it like that. I forgot. So, alright, let's do that then. Let's put that across. I think we have to go that far. Then we can do something like this for now. Take that out. Perfect. That's where the door will go. And we'll just put that all the way up. And that can go like that. Perfecto. We've got door. And we'll fill that in with some walls. And then some sidewalk. And then we also got to put our vault doors in here. So let's actually go back to landscaping. It's under one of these. I always forget. Is it another retaining? Oh yeah, that makes no sense because it's not a retaining wall, but whatever. What do I know? All right, so let's go ahead and put that in place for now. We'll need some grass as well to fill in that little section. Just need the little guy. Perfect. Cool. Let me turn my light on so we can see better. There we go. Alright. Now we'll put some stuff in here. So we want... Look into shell kit, wall parts. Is that the color? That is the color. We only need half walls. No. No, no, no. There we go. What's funny is every time I want it to go on an angle, it never does. And then when I don't want it to go on an angle, of course it does. Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't think we're going to need... Take that section out. Actually, that one too. Ooh, no, we need that one. We just need a half wall there, that's all. There we go. Okay. Now, SOE to fill in that little bit of sky. This way. SOE, Institute, floors. There, perfecto. Okay, now let's get our vault door in place. Am I going here? Structures, vault. Vault door. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What did I do over here? Oh, that's right, I did that. Okay. Where did that come from? That was, yeah, s'mores. So let's do the same. So let's put a s'mores thing in first. First, now I gotta find the darn things. Let's see. More miscellaneous. Partitions, bridge, pillars, gotta be under unlocks, entrance frames. There we go. You want, which one did I put over here? Is that it? That's it. There we go. Oh, perfecto. All right. Now we can go back into here and lock our door in place. Boom. Clip her a little high. Gotta lower that. That's a tripping hazard. Don't want to get sued. Don't want OSHA complaining. Right there. Actually, you know what? Get rid of that guy. Put this in place. Right. Yeah. Gonna even out. Center it. Not quite. Over that way. Smidgen. That way a little bit. That way. Alright, let's just boop it. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Excellent. Now we have made our way into the generator area. Now, what is up here? Is this... connect... What does this connect to? Security, way back here. Oh, there's the other dudes. You're after, like, my 2 crops? Really? Yeesh. Alright. So I don't know if I'm gonna connect all these. Ooh. Because I did think I was going to make another abandoned section here where I was going to have it more enclave themed. But I do kind of want to have these connected in a much better way. I mean, I suppose I could just kind of still do the same thing. And that's why the mutants came in, because of that entryway there. And even if I block it off, they will still find a way to come in there. I've got a glitched barrel that won't go away. Alright, I guess we'll address that when we get to it. Right now I kind of want to get this section started. We are going to go with none of that, I think. I think we're actually going to use mostly SOE for everything that I want to look very Institute-like. So let's see. What do we got for floors? Not that. That's upper floor, I believe, because of how thick they are. Yeah, that's the one I was using for the sky, so I guess, okay. We'll put that in place. And... we'll have to fix that as we get to it. For now, let's just drop some floor in place. I don't know if there's any half floors on this. We'll have to check, because... Ooh, actually, you know what? Oh, that's so close. Oh no, it's not as close as I thought. Okay, never mind. We can go double wide on these. We got just enough space to make it. Alright. Let's just put some floor to map out our design here. Okay, so yeah, we will need half floors there, which I hope we have. And of course we'll lose a little space here because I can't make that go away. Can I? Let's save first, and then I'll see if I can disable that. Okay. Nope. Didn't do anything. Okay. I can maybe cover that. Let's see if we have any half floors in here. Let's see. Please, please, please. No, we don't. We got the little quarter floors, though, which could work. Yeah, alright. That works. More or less seamless. Gives us some more floor space to work with. Excellent. Okay, back to these guys. Yeah, we're cut off there. Okay. Rest of the way is just going to be some double. Now. Oh, okay, that's what I was going to do. You can chill over here. I don't even know if I'm going to actually use these. I just thought they looked cool. I might put them somewhere. I'm definitely not going to be using that, though, because I got some bigger, better plans here. And actually, I do want to go upward as well at one point. And you'll understand why as we get into it. So I think that's probably maybe a good spot for it. Ooh, that's not gonna work there. Plus we got that darn thing in the way. No, that's not gonna work either. Okay, maybe push these back a little bit. So you guys go sit there for a second. And we'll put a couple more here. There we go. We'll put that there, that there. Get rid of all this junk. That too. Much as we can, that's all we can do. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Okay. Now, let's put some regular floors back in. Over this way. Then this way. That. Then we need go back to this. Okay, we'll see if this works out to be enough space for what I plan to do. We'll just throw a bunch of these in. Something like that. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. Let's play around a little bit real quick before we say goodbye. Ooh, got some good walls in here too. Kind of like these. Let's just throw a bunch in for now. That actually probably was better if I started them here. Whatever. Who cares? I can always move stuff around. Okay. Let's that out. That there. There we go. That. Yeah, because our ceiling's going to be like right about there, so that's probably a better idea. So let's get rid of that guy. And then scooch these down. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, so close. We'll put that there for now, but we'll have to work along with that. Perfect. This is just right. We'll have to have our cutoff or something. Okay. Now, let's see. Partition walls, windowed walls. Do it. I think this is what I'm going to go for. Let me see. We do have these though. Some nice glass walls in here. Not quite. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it, but basically my design is going to be that this is going to be more or less the monitoring area, and then we're going to have two big giant honking reactors in here. We're going to be using, go back into here, power generators. A couple of these guys. No. Yeah. A couple of these bad boys are going to be down in here doing their thing. Wait, are you? I see. Okay. There we go. Something along those lines. And this way we can kind of look at them from safely in here. So that's kind of the basic design idea of what we're going to be doing for the energy supply room. And we'll have some heavy-duty doors here and some stairs and whatnot. And then, you know, we'll try to figure this out. We actually probably could do 2 stories here, now that I'm thinking about it. Put a ceiling here, and then put a second story of like some more space up here above it. And then that would connect to that. Yeah. Got plenty of room. Cool. Alright. We are off to a hunky-dunky start. Let's put some lights in here. Real quick, and then we're going to say goodbye. Get some light sources so we can actually see what we're doing while we're working. We want large, bright. There we go. Start here. One there. One there. One there. Yeah. 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 And inside the room here is going to be blue lights. So let's get rid of that. Like that. So it looks like we actually got some stuff going on in there. Nice. Very institute-y. Cool. Alright, folks. That is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.